Hey y'all, it's Tracy with Mama's Comfort Cooking, and today I'm getting ready to go in the kitchen and we're gonna make some blueberry biscuits, yeah, with an icing on top. And I'm making this in honor of Mama Joyce Country Cooking. These blueberries and blackberries came out of her yard, so I need to let y'all see how beautiful the stuff that she grew in her yard is. Hey, R. Thompson Harris, let me show you the blueberries and the blackberries that Marshall brought to me and left on my porch this morning. So let's go in the kitchen and let me show you what I'm getting ready to do. So we're getting ready to make blueberry biscuits. And I'm going to show you what I've got, okay? I know how to make biscuits, but I'm going to show you anyway. Okay, so Marshall came by today. He left me a whole thing of blackberries. Look at those blackberries. Please share. Please comment, like, and share. I appreciate it. And he left me these blueberries. Look at all those blueberries. OMG. Look at what Marshall brought me today. My husband said, some blueberries and blackberries on the porch. But Marshall had already texted me and told me he was going to bring them. These are out of Mama Joyce's yard. And I'm about to make her proud. I pray I make her proud. So here we go. You ready to get started? All right, I'm going to keep you turned down. So in my big blue bowl, I've already took a half a stick of Lando Lakes butter and just crumbled it up a little bit, okay? Next, I'm going to use is a 1/3 cup of shortening, okay? This is Crisco. I use butter and I use shortening. This is 4 cups of flour, okay? 4 cups. Self-rising, by the way. It's self-rising flour. I'm just going to leave a little bit out. And I'm going to work this with my hands. Now, the butter is cold, but the shortening is room temperature. I'm going to make it real crumbly. You have to get in here and work it throughout and get it good and crumbly before you start making your biscuits. I know I love Mama Joyce too and miss her. Right, I'm going to crumble this up. How y'all doing today? We're going to make these blueberry biscuits. I'm actually going to turn them into like a dessert. Okay? Because I'm going to put some good icing on there. And you know, part of me want to put some cream cheese inside of the biscuit. I just don't want to mess up everything. But for some reason, I feel like I can. Now, to this crumble that I'm doing, I'm going to go ahead and add me a 1/3 cup of sugar. Okay? I need sugar for this recipe. So I'm going to add some sugar into my mix. Now, at this point, you can add whatever. If you want to add some cinnamon to have a little cinnamon taste to go with the blueberries, you can. If you wanted to add any spices or anything to it, this is the time that you would do it. Oh, what did I read? Well, I'm not going to add any lemon to my biscuits. I'll put a little lemon and vanilla in my icing, but not inside my biscuit. Okay? We good? So you see how crumbly I got that now? You see how I've worked that in there? All right. Now we're going to start working it to get ready to roll it out. So I've got it nice and everything mixed really well throughout. Very crumbly. Now I'm finna add my milk. I'm gonna start with 1 cup of milk. I normally use 1.5 cups. That's 1 cup of milk. I gave away some of those measuring cups, but I don't know who I gave them to anymore. And so I always use 1.5 cups. So I'm going to go ahead and add that other 1/2 cup. This is a 1/2 cup. These are our measuring cups. They're so cute. I've got to get back down to that store. So I got it good and sticky like I want it. This is how I want it. Okay, got it worked up real good. And I'm using self-rising, so I didn't have to add any baking powder. I didn't have to add any salt and all of that. I keep seeing people say, "Pray, is something going on?" Yeah, it's a set. They're owls. I'll show you. Hold on 1 second. Because I'm finna get my board now to roll this out. So you have a 1/3 cup, 1/2 cup, and a whole cup. Also a 1/4 cup. And they're owls. Okay? Let me get the board out. I'm going to use a cup of blueberries. I'm going to use a cup of blueberries in there. I got my blueberries and my blackberries. Again, for y'all that's just coming in, Marshall brought me some blackberries. And he brought me a whole thing, a whole container of blueberries from his mom's yard, from Mama Joyce's yard. So I'm making these biscuits in honor of Mama Joyce and what come out of her yard. Is that all right? All right, let me get my parchment paper and we'll get ready to start. All right, we're moving along. Let me get it. Get ready for us to get started. Cover up my stuff. It's good to be in friendship and fellowship with people. So let me bring you back over here. And now we're getting ready to work on these biscuits. I'm not putting anything yet, not the blueberries in there yet, because what I want to do is get this worked together pretty good first. Okay? You could squeeze some of them up and turn your whole biscuit blue. So if that's a question, yes you can. Okay, let me wash my hand and move you over to see what I'm doing. Hold on. You're the center of my joy. All that's good and perfect comes from you. Clean up as you go. You're the heart of my contentment. hope for all I do. Jesus, you're the center of my joy. Okay, here we go. Here we go. When I lost my direction. So I left some of the flour out so that I could begin to knead this. I'm not going to overwork it, but it's too sticky. And I'm not making drop biscuits. Everybody does theirs the way they want to do it. As long as you know the texture that you want your biscuits, you're not going to go wrong. It's too sticky for me. So I have to do it the way my mama taught me. All right. Okay. And what I'm going to do, I'm getting ready to work these blueberries in here now because it won't be so sticky. And I won't feel like I got to overwork. You know, just a little bit of them. Because I need to roll it out a little bit. So I'm going to bust some of them for y'all. So that blueberry can come out. They're going to come out anyway. But just to make them extra blueberry. Some more of them in there. Well, that's the whole cup. Now, this is how I do mine. To each his own now. Again. Okay, let me wash my hands and get ready to roll it. Now you can just use sugar and milk and add your flavoring in there, or you can add some cream cheese. It's really up to you. It's how you want your biscuit to be. If you're not a cream cheese lover, then don't worry about that. Okay, let me move you to the side so I can get my skillet out. And we're going to roll and we're going to cut. The oven is on 450. The oven is on 450. Should take about 15 to 20 minutes for them to be done. I'm going to grease my skillet. I keep it greased, but I'm going to add some more. And then I'm going to roll these biscuits out. Plain and simple. Okay, come on over here and let's get started. Just depends on how thin you want them, how thick you want them. And they're going to be a little wet Only because of the blueberries are in here. Okay. Because my pan is, I never really have to use flour, but I am right now. I guess because of the wetness of the blueberry, but it'll be all right. We'll make it all right. How I do it. So this is how I'm cutting them. Y'all with me? I got 1,400 people on here, so I should have 1,400 shares. I don't like this. Got too many in it. Y'all talking to me? I'm gonna work these up again. Hold on. What is it? Anybody saying anything? I appreciate Marshall. And we do talk, y'all. Let's get some more in there, as many as we can. If not, I got another skillet, a smaller skillet that I can get some more biscuits in, so it's not a big deal. I'm just thankful that he thought about me, and he does. And he misses his mama something awesome. His daddy misses her. The whole family misses her. His siblings miss her. Just adding a few bigger biscuits. Y'all know how that go. I like them thick. A couple of thick ones won't hurt. I like your biscuits to touch. If you can get them to stay touching, that's good. If you can, please share. The more we share together, the more we share together, the happier we'll be. See your friends and my friends are your friends. I'm making them a little thicker to get them all in here. The more we share together, the happier we'll be. The more we share together, the more we share together. I'm making them thicker so I can get them all in here. The happier we'll be. I'm taking the small ones out. And your friends are my friends, and my friends are your friends. The more we share together, the happier we'll be. The happier we'll be. Really? Y'all, I'm deliberately taking some of the small ones and making them thicker. I don't like the waste. Ooh, that's going to be a good one right there. Do I got any more thin ones? I'm just taking them. When I cut them real thin at first, I'm making them thick so I don't have to use just slowly getting more of the dough out so I don't waste my dough. Get these few thin ones out. I want them to cook even too. Honey, I'm so grateful for what my mama taught me. She taught me how to survive. She taught me survival skills. And that's what I'm using. I got one more thin biscuit I'm finna thicken up. That's it. That's it right there. I'm going to treat it like a fold up. That's how I'm going to do this one. Just a fold up. There go all the biscuits. Okay? I'm going to put it in the oven, which is set for 450. And I'm about to put it in there for 15 to 20 minutes. Y'all, I haven't ate all day. I am hungry. So let's get these biscuits in the oven. I'm going to warm me up a plate. And while they're cooking, I'm going to talk to you. Get my mess out the way. Hold on, y'all. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Let's get our mess cleaned up real quick, fast. Okay? And I'm going to get ready to put them in the oven. Honey, I keep this oven tip top. It look brand new. Look at that stove. It look brand new because I use cleaner on it. Y'all, I'm on my way back over. There's a peak on every mountain. Alright, let's get these biscuits in the oven. Doesn't it? I like to clean up as I go. Please share. Okay, let's get these biscuits, blueberry biscuits, in the oven. This is what I'm about to eat for lunch. I'm going to set my timer for 20 minutes. It could be less. But that's what I'm going to start it with. That's my lunch. Those are fried ribs, corn, green beans. And I'm putting some potato salad. That's my lunch / dinner. Trying to get my food in early. I'm gonna get this cooking that up. I was washing up my dishes. Because we're gonna make the icing. Like a mess on it. Because I gotta go make everything sauce today. I gotta write a contract for 2 properties. So I'm gonna be a busy camper, and I'm trying to come on tonight on Bible study. Sometime tonight. I hope I can get there by 6 o'clock. Hold on, I'll be over there with y'all. I'm gonna slice me up some tomatoes. Hold on. I'm a-coming. Hold on. I'm coming. I just can't stand a nasty kitchen. I just can't. I don't want no dishes looking at me and I'm looking at the dishes. Okay. So let me get the potato salad out that I made yesterday and dipped me some, and I'm going to cut me a tomato up. So I made some good old potato salad yesterday. Probably going to be real good today. Even better, because when you cook stuff sometimes, it's just not that good to the next day. Put that egg on there. Honey, that potato salad is the bomb. Cut some tomato up. By the time I get through feeding my face, it'll be time for the biscuits to come out. I love tomatoes. I like onions too, but if I got a lot to do or meet with somebody, I won't eat onions. I'm going to eat them when I'm dealing with my clients. Get the end of this tomato. I just like tomatoes though. My husband don't like tomatoes.
I don't like tomatoes?
Yeah.
No, I don't like tomatoes.
He don't like tomatoes.
Onions either.
He don't like onions either.
But I love my wife.
Oh, I love you too.
You need anything from the store? I need bananas.
Eggs.
Huh?
Eggs, because I'm going to start baking, so.
You need eggs?
I need eggs.
We'll get some bananas.
Okay.
Now, what you going to do with those blueberries?
I'm going to freeze them. I got to freeze them. I can't use them all. I'm going to have to freeze them. They fresh blueberries. So you don't need any.
That's what I was going to say. If you don't let me use those,
You can use some of them. Yeah, you can use some of them. Not all of them. Because there's a lot of more baking I got to do. But you can use some of those blueberries. And I got to do the blackberries. I'm putting a little hot sauce on here.
what do you get?
Leftovers. Give me some water, ice water. I need some fresh mini buns too. Avery like her sandwiches and her all her sandwiches on the mini bun. They were stale. I just threw a set away. Huh? All right, y'all. Hold on. Huh? They was just, when she opened those up today, they were stale. I don't know about them. All right, let me take this in now. Ed, can you open up these blinds for me? Mm-hmm. All right, let's go in here. We got about 14 minutes. So let me turn you down on my plate. Y'all see what I got? Father God, I thank you for the food I'm about to receive. I ask that you sanctify it to the nourishment of my body. And God, that you bless it and stretch it. In Jesus' name, amen. All right, y'all. Those biscuits will be out. Please share. Go ahead now. Comment, like, and share. Also, go to my Bible study page, Bible Study with Mama's Comfort Cooking. If you would like to give me stars or support a group, please cash app it to $ Mama's Comfort Cooking. MAMAS Comfort Cooking. Okay? I appreciate you until we get the stars and the stuff and the supporter badge worked out. I will pin below. Let me turn my camera around. I'll pin it below. Any donation you give helps me just to keep cooking. How about that? I gotta cook one way or the other. Here it is. No bread. No, I don't need any bread. I gotta get back what I was doing. And I only eat this one meal a day. This is a small plate. This is not a large plate. I bought medium-sized plates so I wouldn't have a large plate. Okay. These are fried ribs. We fried them yesterday. Green beans. Y'all know those are tomatoes. Fresh potato salad and fresh corn. White corn. And a fried, I'm going to open it up so you can see. Somebody asked me that last night and I didn't get to it till late. But that's what it looks like on the inside. A fried rib tastes like a great pork chop with a lot of meat. Y'all can have a bite of potato salad too. There you go. A little corn was on it. And I love tomatoes and green beans. Won't be long before they come out. Meet me?
You'll take your mama.
Huh?
You want to take your mama something today?
I can.
I take everything to the store. What else? Shit.
And I don't always have to have meat when I eat like this. The fried ribs are delicious. Yeah, I cook them just like you would cook chicken or pork chops. It's just a rib. You have to have to use, I like vinegar. I like to take my cucumbers and onions and tomatoes and soak them in vinegar. Marshall didn't ask for a blueberry pie. I don't know what he wants me to make. He just told me to cook what I wanted to. If he wants one, I'll do him one. Yeah, I deep fried the rib. Yeah, I use country style. But look, you can do baby back, St. Louis style. Any type of rib you want, you can do it. Okay, I used 4 cups of flour. And mine was self-rising. So that means I didn't have to add anything. Sometimes I do anyway. And I used 1.5 cups of buttermilk. I used half a stick of butter. It was room temperature. And a 1/3 cup of shortening. I worked it together and I used a 1/3 cup of sugar. Just for these biscuits, I put sugar because I'm making the blueberries. And I used a cup of blueberries. And to the icing, I'm going to use powdered sugar and milk, some vanilla flavor, a little lemon flavor. And I might add me a little cream cheese in mine. But you don't have to. Why? Yeah, I'm eating while the biscuit's cooking. I'm not going to stand there and do nothing. If I don't see your comment, it's because I'm looking down. I have to be able to look down and put something in my mouth. And I have to eat early so my food will digest. And I got a lot of work to do today. I got to write 2 contracts. And I've got to make the everything sauce. So when I get off of here, I won't be done. Go back and watch the video. All of you that like to follow recipes, I said it 2 or 3 times. And put it on repeat. Because I don't have time to go and write the recipe down for 1,000 people. No, not 4 cups of milk. 4 cups of flour. Self-rising. 1.5 cups of buttermilk. Half a stick of Land O'Lakes butter or whoever you're going to use. Challenge any of those. And a 1/3 cup of Crisco shortening. And then I use a cup of blueberries. And a 1/3 cup of sugar. And I worked it up like you do a biscuit. Those are the simple ingredients. And you know, in order to make icing, I'm going to use powdered sugar, milk, some vanilla flavor, and lemon juice. I might do some cream cheese on mine. But 4 cups of self-rising flour. Yeah, that's right, Patty Woodrow. I'm going to work on that everything sauce. Y'all know if I went to a store, I have to pay for this plate. I like country eating. I don't care for fast food like McDonald's and stuff. I don't like McDonald's at all. I never go to McDonald's. I like to cut egg on top of my potato salad and take it off and eat it with it. That bite is so good. That's a lot of restaurants went out of business. That's a fried rib. It's just as tender. Look. Hey, nephew Andre Walton. Honey, leftovers taste better. Andre, I made some blueberry biscuits. And I'm eating while they come out the oven. So just say I'm doing a mukbang, okay? I'm doing a mukbang for y'all. Because I'm tearing this food up. Corn and green beans. Lord have mercy. And my tomato too. What you say? Those are not string green beans. They just regular green beans. So let me tell you how I made them. I took some fat back and I fried it because I was frying it for the corn. And when I got through, I poured some of the fat back grease on top of my canned green beans with some of the fat back that I fried. And then I put a little vinegar in there. I put some salt and pepper. And I cooked some onions up in it. I put a little onion powder and garlic powder. And I let them cook. What? Are you here, Andre? What my niece doing, Andre? I'm killing this, ain't I? Ain't nothing gonna stop my grind. Leftovers are real good. So I'm going to do a series on spiritual bullies. Not just in church. So read the book of Esther. We're going to start in Esther. If you've already read it, then we're going to pull out some points where people in high positions, your bosses and pastors, bishops, evangelists, missionaries, elders, saints, and friends. can become spiritual bullies. And that's my biscuits going on. So let's go see if they're ready. Come on. I'm gonna check them real quick. Hold on right there. They ready. Coming straight out the oven. Taste that. Get in there. Yeah. Get right here. Y'all see that? All they need is a little butter. Honey, I'm gonna do these the old school way. Just gonna put that butter on there like that. Let's get that little butter on there. Little butter ain't hurt nobody. Okay, I'm gonna turn you off. So now we're going to make the powdered sugar. So now we're about to make the icing. Can all y'all come over here and get these? Because I don't need these around me. Because girl trying to get the gizzle out of her neck. So hold on. Let me turn you down, sis and brother. Let me get the icing and I'll tell you the icing measurements. I'm going to start with a cup of powdered sugar. 1 cup of powdered sugar. Breaker. How many? 1. I think I'm going to do some cream cheese with mine though, y'all. So hold on tight. I'm going to do some cream cheese icing. Hold on. I got to open it up first. Ain't nothing gonna break on my shine. Nobody's gonna hold me down. Oh no. I got to keep on moving. Okay, y'all, I'm gonna use some cream cheese. So I'm gonna put it in the microwave for a few minutes. And then I'm gonna add a cup of powdered sugar to it. And I'm gonna drizzle it all over these biscuits. Okay. The blueberry biscuits. You don't have to put it on there. But, oh honey, they just, look at that. They're so tender. Tender love. Love so tender. So I'm going to whip this together. Quick, fast, in a hurry. Get this stirred up. And then I'm going to start the icing. So I'm using 1 8-ounce Philadelphia cream cheese. And I'm working it up real good. I'm going to add 1/3 cup of milk, 1/3 of a cup of milk, and I'm going to add a teaspoon of vanilla and a 1/2 teaspoon of lemon. Okay? Very good. Y'all got those measurements? I'll be right with you in a minute. I'm just mixing it over here by the sink so don't nothing spill because I don't want to clean up. I'll be back over there. So this is 1/8 ounce, but you don't have to use it. So I'm using a cup of cream cheese. Well, 8 ounce cream cheese, a cup of powdered sugar, and I'm using 1/3 cup of milk. But you don't have to use that cream cheese. And I'm using a teaspoon of vanilla and half a teaspoon of lemon juice. And I'll be right back over there to y'all. Hold on. Hold on tight. It's just a mess sometimes, and I'm trying to keep it in the sink. I'll be with y'all in just a minute. You can add whatever you want. You can add lemon. You can add vanilla. You don't have to add lemon juice. You can add cinnamon. You can add whatever you really want. Hold on 1 second, y'all. I'm loosening everything up. Making it presentable for y'all. As y'all know, cream cheese want to hold on to its own lumps. So that's the only thing about it. It don't want to get smooth for you. But I'm whipping it up. I got that whipper pill. So I'm coming on over here and finna glaze them for you. See if that's gonna be good enough. Did you know that? I don't want to mess them up because I got this cream cheese. I'm just going to drizzle like that. Just like that. And those that's got too much on there, I'll just take it off. That cream cheese had it a little thick. But I'll fix that. Somebody get me a picture. Ooh, that's hot. Let me get a plate. Follow your nose. All right, let me get the plate. Because you know how y'all are. Y'all inspect the gadgets. I'm going to let y'all inspect it. There you have it. Honey, get that picture. Okay. So that's that. Y'all made me eat it. Here and taste it. Pretty on the back and the front. Mm. Mm. That's good. Look at that. Honey. I'm gonna put a little more sauce in there. That's dessert. Let me get away from this stove. It starts to flash green. So I'm going to turn it around. Hey, son. I'm going to turn it back around. I'm going to let y'all see the outcome again. Hey, baby boy. You already off?
Yeah, because my boss tired. Girl, you trying to make Bojangles.
Did I make Bojangles mad?
It's far down yonder, I don't want to go.
Say it again, sir. How you remember them old songs? Honey, let me tell you. Y'all don't worry about these people with this beacon stuff. I'm going to block them. Let them have their fun.
What's
they getting blocked? He in the den.
Eddie!
I didn't need this. It found its way to me. So can y'all come get the rest of these so I don't eat them all? I need to go take Marsha some of them. That's why I'm going to take some of these biscuits is Marshall. He can eat them for breakfast.
I don't care. Oh, mama, them look good. I'm going to take me some.
You going to take some, baby? You can.
Yeah.
Son, they saying, hey, son.
I don't like y'all.
He do. He love y'all. How many people sharing? I got 864. Am I doing mukbangs today? Because I've been eating all day in front of y'all. Y'all say it right. Y'all go make this now. Don't say I didn't show you how to make it. I did. They said, hey, son. They said, hey, baby.
Hey, y'all. Hey, hey. Hey.
I'll let y'all see how son look. Hold on.
Y'all look the same.
Say, hey, baby boy. Look up. Look up.
Hey, y'all. What up? What up, folks? What up? Hey, y'all. How y'all doing?
Please share. I should have 1,000 shares.
Y'all, I don't know about y'all, but it's hot outside.
It is, ain't it, baby?
It's hot just like hell. That's why I came in saying it's fire down yonder.
How it go?
It's fire down yonder. I don't want to go.
Far down yonder.
I don't want to go.
Oh, I don't want to go.
Okay, Mama, Avery sleep.
I don't want... Let's just finish the song.
Oh, Daddy, don't play. We over here singing gospel. Oh, you know what? Put him in a convalescent home.
A combo. You know, add it, make it proper.
Oh, Lord. Hey y'all, how y'all doing?
Look how sexy he looking. How you hit? Ooh. You want me to make you a biscuit?
No, I'm not hungry. Byron rehearsing us tomorrow at 4 o'clock at his church, so I'll be here to pick you up.
Okay. You don't want to
And you coming to rehearsal on Wednesday too. Thank you.
It's too much for me. Am I getting paid?
Yeah, girl, bye. It's rehearsal time. Ooh.
There's a light that cannot shine. That green light came on because you in here, spirit. That's what we're going to be talking about, spirits. That green light came on because it captured that spirit. Ever since son was 12 years old, he has had
What?
craziness beyond crazy.
What they saying? I'm crazy?
Everybody in school was his grandmama. And
The mom.
when I went to the school, they was like, oh my God. Hey, it's just something
Well, when I graduated, they cried.
They did cry.
They cried because they said
They didn't want him to go.
There would never be another
I'm
year.
like, hey, y'all can't hold him back too many more times. He'll be the biggest person in the class.
No, seriously.
1 little, 2 little, 3 little hellbacks. I can't do no more little holdbacks. Let him go and graduate. Son got to get out of school. Son liked lunch and he liked McDonald's. Every time he wanted McDonald's, son would walk a mile for McDonald's.
I did want McDonald's, but I
And mommy's purse was getting tired.
I don't eat it.
All of a sudden, it was like everything in school wasn't good. When they said that he could leave campus and go get lunch, he wanted those chicken wraps. Chicken wraps.
It was good.
Chicken wraps.
Not
Mom,
the new ones. I'm talking about the very first
the
one
very
that came
first
out.
ones. I said, son, you was eating fine in school with an extra milk. That ain't right. Then he said, if you want payment for me to get something to eat, go get me a check. Give me a mental check so I can have my own money. And I should have. He was so smart.
Y'all kill.
Oh, son, did son ever get into fights? A couple. He did. He can fight.
I wasn't a bad.
But he wasn't bad.
child.
He didn't start it. But if you thought you was going to get him, same way with Kelvin. Honey, they didn't start nothing. But they wasn't scary, so.
Yeah.
That's why they didn't have nobody picking and bullying on them. Because they get with you.
Yeah, we wasn't scared.
At all. He was going to finish it. He did finish school. Son finished school and went to school after high school. He went to alternative school. He went and got his certifications and he's got service aid. He's got all that stuff to run a whole kitchen. And then Kelby, she graduated from the University of West Georgia. She has a degree in mass communications and she has one in writing. As a matter of fact, the school wanted to publish some of her poems, and she didn't turn them in. I tell y'all this much, all these people that's coming on here with this stuff, they're going to get blocked. Because that's why my page got problems now.
What happened?
Oh, yeah. My kids wasn't going to sit there and let nobody bully them. That's why we're going to be talking about bullies. We've got bullies today as adults. We know they're bullies because they'll come on here and try to disrupt this page. But we have spiritual bullies because we don't wrestle against the flesh and blood. Those biscuits were so good. Thank you, Jean P. Cotton Sanders, girl. All that lipstick gone now. But son was not, he didn't have problems in school. He didn't. Because as you can see, he was the clown. He was the class clown. Everybody loved him. And who didn't love him? He went his way and they went their way. And he stayed out of, he didn't have problems. Y'all have to pray over y'all kids, because whatever that parent is doing and that family line does, it can become a generational curse. Bullying is a spirit, and it can run in a family. Yeah. And some kids think they got the right to bully because their mamas was bullies and their daddies, and they still are. And they think we send our kids to school to pick at them because their nose look different, their skin color look different, their hair is different, their eyes are different. Whatever the indifference may be, bullying is not a good thing. And we don't wrestle against this skin. It's spiritual. So we're going to be dealing with spiritual bullies. Even in the Bible that we read about, there were so many spiritual bullies. In everything that we do in life, we have spiritual bullies. We get bullied on Facebook. We get bullied on our jobs. We get bullied by our friends, our family. Anybody that you are indifferent with, if they think by chance, maybe it's because you just hold your peace. But if you show a sign of weakness, a sign, then they want to come in and attack. So we got to know how to keep our guards up, stay in the will of God, and yet defend ourselves from spiritual bullies. Yeah, that's going to be deep, and it's going to be good. I love y'all. I don't want to keep y'all on here long. Again, if you like to cash out me for the stars, or for the that you would have given stars, or the supporter badge, or anything like that, please send it to Mama's Comfort Cooking. It's pinned below. I appreciate the support. I appreciate your love. I appreciate you sharing my videos. Please get them out there. I need them to be circulating, because God is not through blessing me and blessing you. And no matter what comes our way, don't you ever stop believing what God said he would do, he would do. So all minds clear? Yes, they clear. Well, then let's watch on out of here. I love y'all. I'm the cook, and you're my friends. I'm the cook that God has sent. So here we go. May the Lord watch between me and thee while we absent one from another. In Jesus' name, amen. And I tell y'all one more thing before I go. People have to be careful when they put their mouths on people. I made a comment about this, and I'm not going to keep talking about it. But what I will say is Tabitha Brown is showing her family that she's been down like 4 flats. And I love how she retired her husband. It was a beautiful ceremony, and his mom is beautiful. I mean, she did look like she could be his sister. Congratulations, Chance, on your retirement. Congratulations, Tabitha Brown, because you knew if God would bless you, you would do with it what you were supposed to do with it. And you are being a blessing to your family, and I'm sure to others as well. I love y'all with the love of God, and I'll see y'all later on, hopefully around 6 o'clock in the Bible study room. All right? Bye, y'all.